I can't stand rocking when you're in this place.
That sounded very mom. I can't stand rocking when you're in this place. You're all in my face.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Welcome to our Beastie Boys podcast.
This podcast has a name. Choose your own Beastie Boys song. Mm-hmm. It's Sabotage.
What would our podcast name be? Or what would our podcast be called?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, I know. Welcome to Beastie Besties with Abby and Peter. So my name's Peter. I'm a Beastie Boys lover.
My name's Abby. I'm also a Beastie Boys lover.
And so today we're talking about Sabotage, number 38 in the Choose Your Own Adventure series. We were just messing with you.
It's not the song.
It's not this. Well, we're going to be talking about the song a lot, I think, but
just because it's so good.
So yeah, today we're talking about Sabotage, number 38 by Jay Leibold. I think this is a new author to us. Jay writes a lot of other books in the series. I'm pretty sure this is his first one.
It does say this is Jay's first CYOA book. His second Grand Canyon Odyssey will be published soon.
I guess before we get into that, how have you been, Abby?
I've been doing great. I've been doing just fine.
Okay. Anything new with you since we recorded last time, which was 5 minutes ago?
I cracked open a polar seltzer water.
So you're going to drink it on mic?
And it's a lime.
Ooh,
flavor.
Okay.
So.
What's the ones that I drink? The Spurburn?
Spurblurg.
They're Swedish.
Yeah.
I only drink Swedish water. No, it's the one with like actual fruit in it. It's Springburn? Springburn? I'm going to look it up now.
Springbook.
Dirty Bop.
Dirty pop.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. It's fine.
That's okay. I'm really disappointed in you.
Well, how is that different from any other time, Abby? You are giving me your disappointed eyes.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I had a coworker actually say that to me once.
What? Like, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
She was older, too. And I was like, okay. I don't even remember. Because I think I threw something out that was, like, important to her. And yeah, she said that to me. I was like, come on. Like, did we do enough banter? I don't think we did enough banter.
No banter.
No banter, all bangers?
Yeah, no banter.
All right. We're just getting into it.
I don't do banter anymore.
That's all you do, Abby.
No, I have decided that this is, because it's February 1st, I am no longer doing banter. No jokes.
Okay, good. Because it's a good thing for a comedy podcast. Jeez.
No, let's get serious.
Okay.
Let's get serious about
Let's get serious with
Kung Fu Duck. I don't remember what it was called.
Darkwing
Duck.
Kung Fu Duck.
I wish it was called Kung Fu Duck now.
How about let's just get right into 60-second summary.
Okay.
So, Abby, you're going to summarize this book in 60 seconds or less. Mm-hmm. You're going to choose how you want to do it.
I can do it in less than 60 seconds?
You have. You totally have in previous.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. All right.
You usually don't because you're pretty bad at it, but.
Oh my God, then you do it.
Well, I have to come up with the ideas.
I'll come up with an idea right now. I've done it once. I'll do it again. That's a threat. Okay, fine. What are your ideas?
You have your serious pants on.
I do. I did wear pants today.
Not many people know this, but you usually just show up in like a barrel.
Yep. With straps on top.
So option number 1, you are going to do it kind of in a French accent because it's a little bit about the French resistance.
Uh-huh.
So French accent. Option number 2 is you're going to do it in the style of Beastie Boys. And kind of rap, but not rap because I don't know what they necessarily do.
They rap their MCs.
Yes, I understand, but it's very
It's unique to them.
It's a very unique style.
I don't want to hurt everybody's ears because I can't do it.
Well, I think that's already happened because of the auto-tune you did for...
Oh my God, for the last one.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, that was really good, FYI.
No, the thing that hurt your ears, that was actually really good.
Yeah. I listened to a lot of T-Pain. So I know what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
I know, I want to do it so bad, but I'm so bad at it.
That's fine.
Let's
do French.
do the French accent.
Okay,
I'm
very
sorry, everyone.
So 60 seconds starts now.
Okay. Oh, no, I can't do French. Hello.
There we go. That's better.
My name is... I don't have a name. My name is Yu, and I am a French resistance fighter or something. And I need to go with my friends to find some other friends who are in a castle or something in Germany. Mm-hmm. And we have to go, and we are like going or whatever. And as I'm walking along, there's like a guy who tries to stop me or something. And then I have to go
halfway.
And there's like some people on this farm. And maybe this guy named Krupsch is trying to like kill me or something the whole time.
You're getting very Muppety.
I know. And sometimes there's like, he catches us. And sometimes one of the friends of mine is like a bad guy. And sometimes I don't know. And then
jeez.
Sometimes we save the friends and sometimes we don't. That's my summary of this book. Oh,
perfect.
Thank you.
Yeesh. Well, I know you said in a previous episode that your French accent gets very Little Mermaid-y.
Yeah,
chef.
yeah. Les poissons, les poissons. I love les poissons. It's
exactly.
Just like that.
Well,
I can't do it any other way. If I try to, it sounds not French.
That's fine.
I gotta do it just like that because that's the only way I can make it stay French.
I'm just gonna say, like, I liked this book. This book seemed like a better version of Escape, where you're on a mission, and you know you're trying to, and this one you're trying to save your friends, and the other ones you're trying to escape with plans. Mm-hmm. And there is a traitor in your party. Unlike Escape, where it's evident right off the bat.
So obvious in Escape.
That it was Haven.
Yeah.
Because he's suspicious right off the bat.
He's the worst.
Right. In this book, it's not clear who the traitor is.
Dude, it's so clear who the traitor is.
Let me get to it. You only find out who the traitor is in certain branches.
Yes.
And then if you go back, it's really clear, like oh, this character set you up, but it's not spelled out unless you know the secret.
True.
So the secret of who the traitor is really well kept unless you look at the cover.
Yes. Because immediately, when I was looking at the picture of me and my like two accomplices, and there's like the guy who's giving us our mission, I was like, there's Simone and me and Raoul, who they describe as this guy with the droopy mustache.
Yes.
And then I flip back to the cover and I'm like, I'm looking at the people on the motorcycle and there's me and Simone.
Right.
And then a man and a woman who I'm assuming are the people we're saving.
Yes. And then Raoul is in full
Nazi gear.
Yes.
And I'm like, what?
So it's Raoul and the main villain looking down at you.
Yeah.
Suspiciously, evilly.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, they just kind of gave away the secret right away.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not paying close attention to that, I think it's a much bigger shock than when that happens.
Definitely.
If you are paying even the smallest amount of attention to the cover art and the interior art, then you're like, oh, it's page 2. Raoul's a traitor.
Yes.
I figured that out right away.
Right. So yeah, it starts off Casablanca, 1942. This is right next to a map of Europe. And guess what's not on this map? It's Casablanca.
It's not there. It's off on the side.
Yeah, it's off to the side. It's in Africa.
Yeah.
The only really reason it's there is because of Casablanca, the movie. You leave Casablanca very quickly.
Yeah.
This kind of probably just should have taken place in France.
Yeah.
Just to make it a little bit simpler.
And I wish it had, because it makes more sense if it takes place in France.
Right. So yeah, basically you're a freedom fighter. And through the pictures you seem to be kind of like a teen.
Yeah, you're like a older teen / young
new adult.
And so, yeah, usually in these books, we're like, oh, why is a kid given this mission? Oh, that's so funny. But I think in World War II, I think that's kind of what actually happened. And
Yeah.
yeesh.
I mean, you're maybe like too young to be a soldier, but old enough to drive kind of age is what it looks like.
You're going to rendezvous with 2 French resistance fighters for a mission for the secret forces. So you're going to the Paradise Club. So I love the details of this. The smoky lounge of the Paradise is filled with the sounds of spinning roulette wheels, German soldiers singing patriotic songs, and the babble of many languages. I think good details there.
Yeah.
I think you're going to find that throughout.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you're meeting up with Raoul, who's the droopy mustache guy.
Yes.
And again, if you look at the cover, you know the secret already that he's going to be the traitor.
Yeah, there's only one person on the cover with a mustache, let alone a drooping mustache.
And then you see Simone with her red beret.
She wore a raspberry beret.
Oh, it's red. I mean, raspberry and red are...
When you look at the cover, it's
It
totally
is
raspberry.
at the cover. It is raspberry.
Yep.
And then so there you're meeting with Colonel de Grelle. So it's kind of supposed to be like de Gaulle, right?
The kind you buy in a secondhand store. Love that song.
You're gonna have that energy for this whole episode where it's just like, I'm not talking about this book. I'm just talking about whatever I want.
That's like my favorite Prince song. That's the best
Is it?
one.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your favorite one?
I say Doves Cry.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think there's a wrong answer.
No, there are wrong answers.
Fine.
I mean, that's not the wrong answer. But there are wrong
But it
answers.
is a wrong answer.
Yeah.
So yeah, you settle into a worn leather chair. Again, love those details. You are looking for 2 other resistance fighters, Jean-Paul and Marie Laroche. And de Grelle says, I'm sure I don't need to remind you of the importance of these 2, which maybe you should to the reader, but whatever, clearly they're important.
Right. They're your bros.
So de Grelle says, time is short. Soon they will break down under interrogation and reveal the names and locations of all of our people in southern France. No one can resist the Gestapo. Yeesh.
Well, like, do they actually know everybody who's a resistance fighter in southern France? Like, every single name?
I don't know. They probably know
Seems like
enough.
a lot. I would have a hard time remembering every person's name. Like, have you ever been hanging out with a friend group and there's just one person whose name you can never remember? That's me. I'm always forgetting people's names.
I'm always forgetting people's names too.
Yeah. So I would be like, I think there's a guy whose name is Henry. I think it's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's Harry.
Well, I love in these pictures though. The pictures are pretty good and there's really good details.
Well, yeah, it's Ralph Reese, man. Ralph Reese, so good.
So yeah, good details. Again, you're showing that chair. There's like a fan kind of blowing and giving some kind of depth to the picture. There's a map in the background. But I just love this detail. I'm sure Abby will post it. Is there's a door and there's like a little window in this door with the little tiniest shade.
Yeah.
that you can just roll up.
I know. I would slam that shade in so many people's faces. No meetings today.
I just love that little shade. Okay, so you agree to meet with Raoul and Simone at the Café Paris the next morning. As you leave the briefing room, de Grelle pulls you aside and hands you a sealed envelope. This is for your eyes only. Open it once you have reached the castle, and not before. And so if we want to stop there, do we want to spoil what was in the envelope?
I never got to open the envelope.
Oh, okay.
Not once.
Because the envelope said... Do you know what it says, though?
No.
Oh, okay. So then maybe let's spoil that.
Okay, please do, because I don't know what this stupid envelope says.
Because
Does it say Raoul's a traitor?
Well, here's the thing, Abby.
Because I already knew that.
Well, but just by looking at the cover.
You kind of find that out along the way.
You actually have to go to the castle to find out.
Okay.
In this branch, you have disguises on. And all of a sudden, you remember the secret orders that de Grelle gave you. They may contain vital information. And then this is what the letter says. Believe Raoul is a double agent intending to betray you in the castle. Use your best judgment. Further instructions, sabotage castle if possible.
I can't stand it.
So, why didn't de Grelle say this to begin with? Why
Right.
did he have to wait to the castle?
Like
Because...
they were both already out of the room. De Grelle, just tell me.
Exactly, yes.
Girl, just say it
because
to my face.
he sabotages you, and he's the traitor the whole time.
Yeah.
It's not just in the castle.
No, like literally the whole time.
It makes sense for the book because it's a way to kind of withhold that information.
Yeah.
Unlike an escape where you always find out that
Yeah.
Haven is a traitor. This is a way to kind of counter that. So only certain branches reveal that information. There's a certain branch where Raul is hurt. He's pretending to be hurt.
Yeah.
And you have to go to the monastery.
Yep.
Because it's more secretive. And then all of a sudden Germans show up. And then you're like, oh, we got to get out of here. And you take Simone, and Raul is just gone. You just forget about him. And so it's just a convenient way to show that Raul is a traitor without spilling it out.
Yeah.
Game-wise, it makes sense. Story-wise, it doesn't. So yeah, you get this letter. And you also find out that Herr Krumpsch
Herr Kropsch.
has been spotted in Casablanca. And then you say, Krumpsch! As you shake your fist to the air. You can hardly believe your ears. The cruel SS agent is your arch enemy from previous missions in Beirut, Cairo, and
Lyon.
The stakes must be pretty high for the German command to have sent Krumpsch.
Kropsch.
So, yeah, you're leaving the paradise, and you're walking around the foggy Casablanca night. What are you laughing at?
I'm going to move this way so I can lean.
So you can just fall asleep in your chair
Lean
while I
back.
describe this book?
Yep. Good luck, my friend.
Yes, De Grelle says. And then, so yeah, you are leaving the paradise on a foggy Casablanca night. And then, but you find out someone is following you.
Heck yeah, you do.
And so you can turn to confront your pursuer, or you can try to give him the slip.
Yeah.
And so this choice is kind of one of those non-choices.
Yes.
Where if you confront the pursuer, it's going to automatically like end the book, or it's just going to steer you into the path you would have chosen anyway.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, why even have it in?
Exactly. Because, yeah, I decided to confront the pursuer.
That sounds like what you would do, yeah.
Exactly. So I confronted the pursuer, and I did both of the branches just to see what would happen. And when you confront him, you turn around and you're like, what are you doing? Who are you? What do you want? And he steps out and he's like, I got some news for you about like your friends. And you're like, "Ugh, what kind of information?" And he's like, just like some really important stuff about like your mission. And you're
He's like, oh, I can't give it to you now.
yeah.
But then like, why? You can tell me about it now, but you can't give it to me now? That seems a little weird.
Yeah, he's like, I got to go someplace secret with you to tell you this stuff.
Super secret place.
And so you can either agree to go with him to a secret place so he can tell you this information, or you can refuse.
And then if you refuse, you see a picture of him, and he looks very like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, like, you're a spy. And so when I confronted him, I was like, I'm not going to go with you to a secret second location. That's how you get murdered.
Right.
I've listened to enough murder podcasts and watched enough murder shows. I'm not doing that, bruh.
So then, yeah, the guy is like, okay, fine. And then, like...
You're like, you want to meet me tomorrow someplace? And he's like, no, I can't do that.
Right.
And you're like, then you're wasting my time.
Exactly.
And then
but
you
then, like,
just-
in the back of your mind, you're always like, oh, like, what if he did have something? Oh, no. But then it's like the next day, and you meet up at this cafe anyway.
Yeah.
So it spills you into that
Right.
the correct branch anyway. So it was kind of a so big waste of
Right.
time.
But if you had gone with him, then you'd gone to his apartment. He's like, I'm just going to let you into my apartment. It's kind of dirt. It's kind of messy. Hold on. I have to turn off the light. And you're like, okay. So then you're like, oh no, there's a whole bunch of people around me. I sense their presence. And then you hear someone chuckle in the dark, and it's Herr Kropsch. And you're like, oh, how could I have fallen for such a trap? And it's like,
Right.
yeah, how could you? That's stupid.
You meet up in the cafe with Simone and Raul. Raul says, our best bet is to disguise yourself as fishermen, hire a tramp steamer, and sail to the French coast. From there, we can go overland through France to the castle. But Simone says, there's another choice. Hitch a ride with one of the reconnaissance planes and parachute into the Alps behind German lines. It also has a list of all the things you're bringing. You're bringing explosives, fuses, food and winter clothing, 3 German officer uniforms, and 3 sets of forged transit papers. So yeah, Raul doesn't want to do the skydiving because he says it's too risky. And he says he's afraid of heights.
Afraid of heights, yeah.
But Simone says, well, it's a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So, Abby, what did you do first?
Well, I decided to go with Raul's plan.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to do Simone's plan personally, but I was like, listen, when you are a leader and you're going to take a bunch of people out onto a risky plan already, we're doing something risky, and I have to take these 2 people out. If Raul is afraid of heights, like, what if we get up there into the Alps and he's like too afraid to move? We would have to ditch him, or I'd have to try to like convince him to move. That seems like a horrible plan, right?
Right. I would have assumed you would have done the skydiving, because I did the skydiving, which seems like an Abby choice, but I only did it because like I want to wear a disguise.
Well, I got to disguise myself as a fisherman.
Right.
We got a fishing vessel and we put on some fisherman costumes and disguises, and we got onto the boat and we chugged our way out into the waters.
You're on this fisher boat, and then you see a German patrol boat.
Yeah.
And then you can either like try to fight it, which is a crazy choice,
Which is, bonkers.
or you can bluff it.
Yeah.
And you bluffed it, I'm
I
guessing?
totally bluffed. I was like, I'm just going to lie my butt off.
Right. If you try to fight it, it's an auto death, because of course it is.
Because, it's a huge, like, fighting ship. It's going to blow us out of the water. We're this tiny fisher ship with nothing except for a couple bombs that we packed. No. So I was like, all right, I'm going to bluff. So we bluffed our way through that one. We got boarded, but the guy's like, whatever, you look like fisher people. And so he just leaves, and we're like, phew, that was close. So we land on the French coast. We say goodbye to the crew people of the Mermaid, which is the name of the ship we were on. There's a contact of Raul's in Marseille who had a car waiting for us.
Yes, and it's a contact of Raul.
Yes.
And
important to note.
Yes, but you don't know that Raul's a traitor yet.
No.
Unless you look at the cover.
Unless you have noted the cover where you knew that he was a traitor. But even though I'm like, I'm suspicious that he's the traitor, I was like, I'll just do his plan. So, but anyway, so
you just want to wear that fisherman outfit,
dude. I like
a little bit of flannels. Yeah.
Like, they've got a good, cozy vibe.
Like
I love being cozy.
You love a good knit cap?
I do. Like, I'm wearing a nice sweater today.
Exactly.
I'm, very cozy. So, they got a nice little, they've got, a good cable knit situation.
You do love a good shanty as well.
Yeah. Oh, I love the shanty. The Decemberists, one of my favorite bands. They've got so many modern shanties. So, anyway, I was ready. So, anyway, we land, we get in the car. We're chugging away along the French countryside. Car breaks down. And it's an old junk pile. Raul gets out, looks at the engine. He says it's never going to start again.
But then all of a sudden this farmer comes out of nowhere.
Farmer pops up looking svelte in his pants with suspenders. He's got a little cap on. And we're like, oh, hey, man, can you help us out? And he says, no, but you can stay with us for the night. My farm's just up the road. It's getting dark. What are we going to do? I mean, a lot of the people in France were not okay with the invasion of the Nazis. So I was like, all right, let's do it. So we go and stay with the farmer.
Which is, I found interesting, because you usually always pick the right path, either knowingly or unknowingly. It's you almost always pick and I just win. I just automatically win.
Yeah, I kind of almost auto win. So anyway.
Picking the farmer is not a good choice.
Well, just wait and see, Peter. So we all go lay down. Farmer seems innocent enough. Warm meal, bed for the night. Too good to refuse. We follow him home. We have a delicious country dinner. We settle into our warm feather beds. We go to sleep. Middle of the night, we're rudely shaken awake. It's Krupsch. He is sitting by the side of my bed. He's got a pistol drawn.
And the photo is insane because his eyes are really beady.
Yeah.
So you can barely see his pupils, but it looks like he has zombie eyes. It just looks like he has whites for eyes.
Yeah, it's creepy. He's like, we meet again, my friend. And he's like, you should have known better than to trust the old cars with new friends. And so I'm like, oh my God, no.
Yeah, so
this is what I was hoping to avoid.
So you're captured.
So I'm captured. Krupsch has me. He has Raul. He has Simone. And the guard comes into the room with Raul and Simone. And Krupsch tells me, either you begin to talk or I will dispose of your friends. I'm going to kill Simone and Raul. And so you can refuse to talk. You can make up a story, or you can just tell him the truth. And here's what I thought to myself.
Sure.
He's showing up at all of my spots. He was there in Casablanca. There was the German patrol boat. There was the car that broke down, and then this farmer, and this guy's here. He seems like he always knows what I'm doing. And he probably knows
Exactly.
what I'm doing. I'm just going to tell him.
That makes sense.
So it seems crazy, but that's what I do.
No, I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea. That's logical.
I was like, I'm not going to lie to him. I'm just going to tell him what I'm doing because why not? And he's like, oh, it's good that you're honest with me. I'm going to spare your life for a while. So he tosses his pistol to Raul.
Yes, he does.
And he's like, go lock him up in the barn. And I'm like, Raul! I'm sorry, that was really loud. So,
But also, like, then why did you need to be captured? Because it seems like Raul's whole plan is like, hey, we need to stop these people from rescuing
he could have just killed
the
us.
Wonder Twins. Yeah, so why, again, it's a kid's book, but why, and it makes sense game-wise, but story-wise, why didn't Raul just stop you right away?
I don't know. But Simone is so mad. She's like, how could you, Raul? She's so upset. Raul just sneers at us. He puts us in the barn, locks the door. Barn is cold and wet, but at least we're alive, okay? All of a sudden, just before dawn, barn door opens.
Okay.
Farmer pops in.
Oh!
And he's like, quick, you have to escape. They forced me to do their will. I'm going to suffer for helping you out, but you have to complete your mission. So the farmer wasn't a bad guy.
Okay.
And he says, I can offer you bicycles or horses to speed your escape. I don't have a car. So you have to choose horses or bikes. I chose horses because I thought it'll be easier to ride those over unconventional terrain.
Horses are nature's bikes. So.
Yes. Well, bikes are going to have to stick to the same
That's
things
true.
that Crupsh has a car. Okay. But if I'm on a horse, I can ride on fields, I can ride on roads, I can ride through woods, I can go wherever. So I'm taking the horses. So
Also, you don't have a helmet, so you can't ride a bike.
no. And I follow the rules. So we jump on the horses, okay? Farmer puts the horses' saddles on. He's like, good luck. We are going along. All of a sudden, it's like dawn's coming. We stop to let the horses graze. And then far away down the road, we see Crupsh's car.
Okay.
And we're like, oh, snap. We got to get away from where we are now because we're out in the open. Okay. We survey the terrain. Straight ahead, there's a fence and then there's open fields. It's still an open field. Like we're sitting ducks. He would shoot us. Or you can ride into this like forested glen, wooded glen. And I'm like, that's where I'm going. Obviously, can't see me in there. And he can't get in there with his car. There's a river flowing through it. And there's like a road that goes along the river. And I was like, uh-oh, he probably can drive around that road. So we see the car come around the bend. We're like, what are we going to do? So you can either try to cross the river to get to the other side. Or,
Like Oregon Trail.
or you can try to duck back into the trees and hide with the horses, which is what I did. I went back into the trees because I was like, he won't be able to see us in there. He already lost us in there the first time. So you go back into the trees, hide behind these two big fir trees with the horses, and he passes by. Crupsh doesn't even see you in there. So you're like, phew, yes. You keep riding. It's like 2 days ride. You get to the German border and you get there. You put on your uniforms. You find a farmer's like field. You tie the horses up with like a little note that says, hey, this is where they're from. This is the farmer they belong to. You're the whole time hoping that the Crupsh didn't like the farmer that helped you. So your false papers get you over the border, and then you and Simone are at the depot for a train to Kleespitzen. So that's
where is that?
The town nearest to Baderhof Castle.
Oh, okay.
You're like, wait, he knows about our mission. What if he calls the castle and has Jean-Paul and Marie transferred?
Yes.
And then Simone's like, well, if they are transferred, they're going to probably transfer them to the Gestapo headquarters in Munich.
Yes. I know that's an option in other branches, like you find out that they were transferred to Munich.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, we don't have time to check both places. We have to choose, are we going to go to Baderhof or are we going to go to Munich? And so I chose to go to Munich because I was like, they already think we're going to the castle and they would have had plenty of time to move them. So I went to Munich. And
this is a long branch because there's 39 endings for this one. This is a crazy amount of endings.
I know.
So a lot of the branches end really fast.
I know.
Which is sometimes kind of good.
Right.
But,
this one took me forever, but it was fun.
So it seems like you got like, we've talked before about like kind of like the true path, like the true ending. It seems
Yeah.
like you got one of the...
Oh, I think I definitely did. So you get to the train towards Munich, and as you're getting off the train in Munich, you're in the main lobby, and you almost run right into Marie and Jean Paul. There are two Gestapo guards right on their sides. And so you're like, oh my God, our friends like notice us, but the Gestapo men don't see us. We can try to rescue our friends right now, or should we just follow them and wait and see what happens? And I was like, that's stupid. I'm not going to follow them and wait. I'm going to rescue my friends right now. We ran up to the Gestapo people. We pushed them over. We took our friends and we sprinted off into a crowd, and they lost us in the crowd. And we were a couple miles down the road. We found them, and yeah.
Cool. That seems like a fun branch. I didn't get that branch, but
It was fun.
It seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
See, you thought I did the wrong thing by going to stay with the farmer, but I did it. Even when I screw up, I do it right.
I mean, that's Abby in a nutshell, I feel.
It's true.
I did the other path. I did what Simone wanted.
Okay.
And I jumped on the other plane. You say, we don't have any time to waste. Let's parachute in. Soon the three of you are 3,000 feet above the snow-capped peaks of the Bavarian Alps. Raul was just kind of freaking out the whole time.
Yeah, I knew he would.
Simone says, wait a minute. I've got an idea. First, close your eyes. Now relax your muscles and imagine a soft bed of down. Her voice is soothing, and Raul obeys. But no sooner does he begin to relax than she gives him a good shove out the door. Bam! I took very little notes for this one, and I wrote literal jump scare. You all jump out. Then you end up in the Alps. But there's automatically like people looking for you. And Simone is like, how could they have known? Like that there are people looking for us. And of course it's because you later find out because it's Raul. Right. I think through this branch, it's not given up at all that Raul's the traitor. So I didn't even know that Raul was a traitor for a while. Even though I did look at the cover, I was like, who's this guy? Who's this guy with the mustache?
Right.
So yeah, there's a couple different choices that you can make. It felt very mountain survival-y, where it's, if you make the wrong choice, there's avalanches. Should you climb the rocks? Because then you won't leave footprints. But then it's slightly more dangerous. There's a part where Raul could like die.
Good.
Yes. And then like the soldiers that are tracking you, they're like, oh, we found one body, but we haven't found the rest of them. So yeah, that whole part was really interesting. Through that part, it was kind of very difficult to navigate. I died a lot, or just my mission failed a lot. But I thought what was more interesting was just finally getting to the castle. So you never got to the castle at all?
No. I mean,
okay.
I found ways to get to the castle. Like you can get to Baderhof Castle if you go... When you get to the train station, if you go to the castle instead of going to Munich, you get there and they're like, we knew you would come here instead of going to Munich. We put your friends there. Now we're going to kill you. So that's what happens.
Because again, the letter says you're not supposed to open the letter until you get to the castle. And so it's really interesting because one of the branches is all three of you are in their disguises. And then Raul leaves, kind of like I mentioned in the beginning.
It's not a disguise for him, though. It's his
it
real
really
Nazi
isn't.
uniform.
It's just a guise.
It's his pro guys.
Oh, so anyway, yeah, so you finally read the letter, you know that Raul's a traitor, and you know you have to sabotage the castle. So from there, it's really interesting because Raul doesn't know that you know. Raul gives you advice, and the choices are like, hey, do you want to go this certain way, knowing that he's potentially going to trick you?
Yeah,
or
he's
do you want
to...
Or do you want to go do the exact opposite thing?
Right.
And then, so yeah, going around in the castle, in the disguise... It was a lot of fun. It reminded me a lot of Inglourious Bastards. Buongiorno. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was just really difficult to get to the castle. It's one of those books kind of like,
The Forbidden Castle.
Yeah, Forbidden Castle, where it's like, once you got into like this certain section of the book, it was a lot of fun. It kind of opens up. But before then, it's not necessarily the most fun.
Yeah, even in the branch that I spent the most time in, there were so many ways to fail. I mean, like, it was a miracle that I did not fail my first run through. The only way that there's that one way to not die, that literal one path on that way to not die. And
yeah, there's like I said, there's 39 endings. So there's so many ways to either get a neutral ending or a bad ending.
Yeah, most of them are bad.
Which, yes. And I guess that's the right tone for this book,
Yeah.
because I think of things like James Bond, which romanticized spying. And I prefer kind of more like a John le Carre, where it's like, spying sucks, and these people are pawns, and it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
And it's very dismal work.
Oh, yeah. It's really bad and hard because you never know if you're being double crossed or triple crossed or, I would not want to do it.
Exactly. So I think the tone is right. It was still fun.
Oh, it was very fun. I think it's so important to read and learn about history and remember why Nazis are bad.
I agree. And it's bad that you have to say that.
Yeah, it's terrible that we have to say that. You know what? I read a thing, or I saw a TikTok video from another like Bookstagrammer or something, where she was saying like people were complaining on her videos where she was being political, and they were like, "Why do you have to be political? Why don't you just talk about books?" And she was like, "Books are political, especially fantasy books, because like every fantasy book about a corrupt future government is just an allegory for the current
Exactly.
time."
That's what I read something similar, that like dystopia isn't necessarily about the future, it's about the present.
Yeah, exactly. Really everything in books is teaching us about ourselves and our world. And if you're not learning something from it about yourself or the world around you, then you're reading it wrong. And so if you're not learning something from Sabotage by Choose Your Own Adventure, you're reading it wrong. It was really fun. A really fun read. I mean, we haven't had a book with this many endings in a while.
Yes.
A lot of them have been more simplified, and it was exciting to have one with a lot of the endings again. But it was so frustrating, especially when I would when I went back to reread it again. It's like threading a needle. You have to be so careful,
Oh, yes, yes,
walking
yes.
along the edge of a knife, because it gives you a lot of choices, sometimes like 3 choices on a page, but man, two of those choices are going to get you killed.
Yes, and kind of like I said, though, that for the tone of this book and for the subject matter, it makes more sense.
Yeah, it was great. So it made me excited to read future books by this author.
Oh, sure.
Because we'll have a couple of those coming up. So I know Grand Canyon Odyssey is one, and I've heard good things about that one.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking forward to reading that one.
Yeah, I would put this up pretty high.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe top 20.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, now we've top 20. I would say maybe top 10 for me.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I didn't want to oversell it. I was just saying.
No. I mean, it's going to be a harder one for people to find just because it's not a reprinted one.
Right.
But I would say for sure check it out. It's a good one if you can find it at your local library, or if you find it thrifting or something. This one was really fun.
What's crazy is I found this one in a library. This one is still circulating,
Oh,
which is
really?
so much fun.
That's awesome.
I guess that about covers it. I don't know if we got into all of the endings, all of the branches.
Do you have a favorite death in this one?
I don't know if I did.
I have one.
Oh, okay, go for it.
So in my path where, I pick the horses or you pick the bicycle, that part, if you pick the bicycle, you are riding along the road on your bikes, and coming up behind you is Krupsch. And it's really fun because there's this big bridge coming up, and it's like a single lane bridge. And so Simone's like, I have a great idea.
Oh, no.
Let's bomb the bridge.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Then he won't be able to follow us. And you can either choose to, follow that idea or not. If you don't follow that idea, you find some bottles and you break it and you put them on the road, and then
Boring.
yeah, it messes up his tires, and then he can't follow you or whatever. But if you are like, yeah, let's bomb this sucker. Simone puts some bombs out, and then she's like, hurry, get across the bridge. You're like, okay. So you're like, wait, I can't get on my bike fast enough. And so you're like, no. And so you can't make it all the way across the bridge.
The kickstand.
Yeah. Like, oh no, my pant leg is stuck or something. You can't make it across the bridge.
No.
And before you can get to the other side, the bridge bomb blows
Mm-hmm.
and you go down with it. And it's like, as you're falling,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, I hope that Simone saves our friend.
Does Crump come with you or no? He
No.
stops. Oh, so it's just for nothing.
Yep.
Ugh.
That's one of my favorites. And then one of my other, I mean, there's so many like wild deaths
Mm-hmm.
in this one too. One of my other favorites is that path where you end up in the monastery
Mm-hmm.
because Raoul is hurt.
Yes.
That path.
And then the Germans automatically come.
Yep. Germans automatically show up there,
Mm-hmm.
and you can either choose to disguise yourself as monks
Yes,
and hide from them that way, or the monks are like, hey, we've done some resistance work too.
You can go into the tunnels.
You can go into the tunnels and we'll help you. Like we're not going to help you guide you out, but like you can go that way.
I think disguises automatically fail.
Yeah,
right?
disguises auto fail. They find you right away because they like say your name and you're like, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Like a dog.
Yep, exactly.
You're like, treat. Oh,
No. So that's not the right choice. The right choice is to go down through the tunnels. One way you can get out.
there's the left and the right.
Yeah. So I always go left is right is wrong.
Oh, okay.
So I went left, and
This was a good ending.
it was great. So you're walking along. Your
total darkness.
flashlight
Oh, okay.
had gone out by this point. They had given you a flashlight, but it died. So it's totally pitch black. You have no idea what's happening. And you're like, tiny steps, right? Tiny steps, you and Simone. And then all of a sudden you take a step and there's nothing there.
Yes,
and both you and Simone go down and it says, whoops, says Simone.
Yeah, the last
And
words of
that's
Simone
the last
were,
words you hear.
whoops.
The end.
Which seemed like a very Midwestern way to die. Oopsies.
Oh. That would be what we would say as we would step off the ledge
Oh,
in
geez.
pitch dark. Oh, no.
What a day, huh?
Oh, golly. Oh. So, yeah, those are some of my favorite deaths.
So I think this, like I said, this is a recommend from us.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty solid book.
And definitely, yeah.
Let's get to our housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Make sure that you rate and review this podcast on the podcatcher of your choice. If you can, leave a review. That would really help us out. We'll read it on the podcast if we're able to find it. Apple Podcast seems to be the best. But again, if you could use Spotify, rate us there. If you use Pocket Cast, rate us there, please. Help us out. Follow us on Instagram. Abby will post some of the photos and just post some other random fun stuff every once in a while.
I do.
You can email us at chooseyourownbookclubpodcast@gmail.com. If there's something that we missed, if there's a book you're looking forward to, if there's anything else that you want to talk about, or you can also talk to us on Instagram, of course.
Yeah. If you have like a specific game book that you loved as a kid and you're like, ooh, what about Twist a Plot? Ooh, what about this one? You should try this one.
Yeah, we're already talking about doing some other ones.
Yeah.
We might spoil it on our Instagram. So look there. Oh, and also we have a Redbubble. You can buy a shirt. You can buy some stickers. We put some new stuff up there every once in a while. So if you haven't been there for a while, maybe look again and see if there's something you like. Our next book, I think, is going to be number 39, which is going to be Supercomputer
Supercomputer.
by Edward Packard.
Yeah.
And we already recorded this one with some special friends.
Yeah, we got some guests.
And yeah, it was fun. It was a romp.
Yeah, we had a fun time.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to editing that one because I think that was a good one.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Supercomputer is that book is bonkers.
Yes.
So that one is another one that's hard to get a hold of because that's Edward Packard one. But yeah, it's one that if you do get a chance to get a hold of it, wow. Wow.
Exactly. Thanks for choosing us today, everybody.
Thanks.
I can't stand it.
That's our new logo. Thanks.
I know you planned it. I thought we were going to do Sabotage at the end.
No.
Oh. You're sabotaged out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't
Oh, so now
stand it. I know you planned it.
my name is Peter, I'm a librarian.
My name is Abby. I'm also a librarian and a rapper.
This has been Beastie Besties.
And Choose Your Own Book Club.
Exactly. It's a collab between the two. Your two favorite podcasts.
Bye.
I really hope that's not a podcast. It probably is. Like,
It might be. There's so many podcasts now.
like that.
Everybody's got one. Your
I mean-
mom's got one. What's Jill's podcast?
Disappointment in my son.
No.